as we awkwardly wait for Kendo to just smile at the camera. Oh, there he goes. Welcome back, everyone, to the MLD. We're live again on the MLD Network. I am Ninja Rider. Alongside me is, of course, Kendo Slice.
The Lightning Duck.
The Duck Lightning?
The Lightning Duck.
Lightning Duck.
Yeah.
Lightning.
When I saw today's matchup, I was like, I have to be here for this because these are my guys. Like, literally. I got Mateo, and I have the newcomer on the Ducks roster, Alex. Yeah. And we're looking at Ezra and Narbled on the other side for the Lightning, but two teams that I really, really have a deep connection with for obvious reasons.
Obvious reasons for me as well, as I have also played on both of these squads, albeit at different times other than us two on the Lightning last season for some Platinum League action. But we're here to give them a hard time.
We are here to give them a very hard time. So we have all the right in the world to judge them harshly. And I believe we're going to do that perfectly.
That's right. This will be the most negative cast of 2018 indeed.
Yes.
But Ducks roster, Mateo and Alex, they are under threat from the Aviators in the Sky Division. They are technically number one right now, simply because it's not the end of the week yet.
Yeah,
but
the Aviators, actually, it's really fun. The Aviators played the Spartans and beat the Spartans 3-2. Ironically, both the Spartans and the Aviators are 3 games ahead of, respectively, the Lightning and the Ducks. So, the winner of this matchup will remain at least in a tie for first in their division. So, a high-stakes matchup here in week number 6.
Pressure's on here for the Ducks as well as the Lightning, who will be Ezra and Narbled. They also need that 3-2. They're sitting 14 and 11, second in the Storm division as of now. Again, scores have not been quite updated to finish out the week, but the game is underway. Kendo, take it away.
Off the kickoff, this ball will be in the Ducks, and the Ducks are in my favorite color for them, the purple. This ball's going to go to Alex, who's going to clear it into the Lightning corner. Lightning in the I'm not so sure about their secondary. They got this very nice
yellow thing,
off yellow, and it almost looks like it's sky blue is the second color. So it's kind of secondary Ducks colors.
And just a little bit, the Ducks colors and the Lightning colors very similar, as Jay and I were discussing earlier. So Lakers colors again here for the two teams. As a little bit of slow play coming out here from the Lightning. Narble going for a huge bump that forced Mateo out.
Mateo gonna bring the ball out right here. Gets the ball hit just over him. Alex clears it. This is gonna be a center into the box, and Narbled able to get a nice touch away, get save credit there. Ball now to Alex. Clears it to Narbled, who will clear it back to Mateo. A little bit of possessional ping pong of just over a minute in.
And not a lot of possession game happening right now. They're more than happy to just pop the ball up and do what they can with it. As Mateo's moving up.
Feeling out process is underway. Alex, nice touch over. Gets a nice second touch. This will be towards the net. Narbled, nice save. Playing from behind. So go off the sidewall. Alex puts one on net. A double commit by the Lightning. They were in the same place.
Same place, same time. Narbled had the idea of headed back to net when he realized Ezra was not going to have a play on the ball. He should have just kept going, as the Ducks on maximum attack right now.
Maximum attack is about normal for the Ducks, as we're going to see this kickoff right here. And a miss by Mateo will leave an open net goal.
Kind of awkward for Mateo off of kickoff as he went for the boost. He was anticipating some sort of touch off the wall. Obviously, Alex must have called that out, trying to go to the side, but the Lightning just pounced on it. We're tied at 1.
I did notice the Lightning double committed on that, and if Mateo would have actually gotten a touch on that, that probably would have been down to the other side for a quick distance shot. But now, ball back in the Lightning zone. Alex puts a nice ball up off the backboard. Alex will get demoed by Ezra on the pass by Mateo. Ezra putting it up off the backboard. Narbled has a shot here, and Mateo is able to get back in time.
Tough angle there for Narbold. He had a decent shot at it, but of course Mateo is so speedy on getting back. He's kind of known for, well, a lot of things, but that's one thing he's always been able to do very well. Never ever slows down. I don't think he ever hits the brakes.
Can confirm the brakes have never been touched in that man's car. When he finally runs out of brakes, or runs out of pressure in the gas, he just switches the pedals. Anyway, Narbold will try to hit this ball out. Alex, great retention here, but Ezra there gets demoed by Alex, and the pressure is on here for the Ducks with 2:07 left on the clock.
Game kind of flying by here as both teams playing fairly well. A couple of mistakes here that have led to goals right there. That's another one. If Alex could have been on target, Ezra was completely out of position on that play, but both teams playing very similarly in that they attack the opposition's net at the same time as Ezra's up.
This ball floating in the danger zone. Mateo, very patient right there, is able to push it out. Still in a dangerous spot in front of the box as this 50-50 will go to the Ducks' corner. They'll pick up the ball. Alex will hit it out. Narbold is there to receive. This is back towards the net where Mateo is. Ball now in the Ducks' corner. Mateo's just going to be content to knock it out. Great 50-50 stall. Ezra one-on-one with Alex, who gets a great save. Touch up off the backboard.
Alex had to reach for that, though. That was really dangerous of him. Super confident, though. He went for it anyways. A shot. Ezra had to save.
Ball dropped down to Mateo, and Narbold with a very critical save. He'll get a Savior medal for his efforts. 50 seconds left now. Ball is going all the way to the opposite side off of a 50-50. Mateo up on the wall. This is past center, and Alex, it'll go over him. Ezra and Narbold both committing, pushing towards the net, and Mateo will make a save. Ball now being pushed into the Ducks' corner once again by Ezra. Narbold will retain there, up off the backboard. Mateo pushing the ball out. 50-50, not quite, as Ezra's going to put this towards his own net. Ball is skying high about middle of the field. Narbold overcommits on it, does not get any contact. Alex puts it to the corner. Ezra with a nice little touch. Alex is there to try to keep it in. It looks like we might go to overtime as Mateo is going to miss his attempt.
Both teams playing super confident. Lots of patience coming out from Mateo. That's not something we normally see, but Narbold has a shot. Alex, can he reach it? Oh, luckily it barely goes off the post, at least for Alex. Narbold trying to get some possession, but that's something that we haven't seen at all this game. Lots of hits back and forth, very little possession, but the change up here on the Ducks side could come into play here. Mateo decides not to attack. A bad call.
The fun thing that I really am going to enjoy in this match is Ezra. What a shot and a pinch off the ground.
So Alex had rotated back, realizes that he doesn't have time for boost, went for the block, and he just flat out missed. Of course, Mateo's trying to get back under pressure from his attack, but there was just no way for him to get there and back up his teammate. Alex had to make that save, and the Lightning take game one in a crucial matchup this week.
Yeah, absolutely. I wanted to finish the point I was trying to make, though. Both these teams have very similar kickoff styles. They will tend to go for the cheat up about 80% of the time. I've noticed in this first game, it seems that the Ducks are being a little more patient on cheating up on kickoffs, so they haven't really paid for anything yet. The Lightning, though, have been absolutely all out. So it'll be interesting to see how many double commits, or excuse me, how many times we're going to see a double cheat up off of kickoffs in this matchup. And you know how dangerous those sorts of situations can be.
Most definitely, and it comes down, especially on the double cheat ups, it comes down to how fast the cheating up person can react to the situation at hand. And it's almost, you can almost never tell who will get there first, as it looks like one of the Ducks is having a hard time getting back in.
Looks like we lost Mateo for a second.
Oh, game's going to start.
I get the feeling
Mateo's
that we're going to... are they going to just start it?
Mateo left again. Uh-oh.
Yeah, well, it looks like we're going to restart this match.
All right.
But yeah,
Slight server issue. Psionics, please.
Psionics, please. Jay, please. No, I'm joking. But yeah, I really am looking forward to this matchup quite a bit. It's the sort of matchup I'm really excited to see because both these teams are extremely highly ranked in their division. They've both been playing extremely consistent. I find it funny. The Ducks and the Aviators were the two top teams in Season 4.
Yeah.
In the Sky Division when I played. Yes. And then, of course, Lightning Spartans. Sparty was our rivals in Season 5.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, that was a...
I find it funny that those are the names at the top of the respective divisions in Champions League.
The Sky Division and the Storm Division have always been fairly rough and tumble. It was always, you were either on or you were really far off. Slight inconsistencies all over the place, especially in Season 5 and, really Season 4 as well. But yeah, it's just one of those things. This season seems to be kind of the same thing. Very close. It really comes down to who's going to make the least amount of mistakes, and it's kind of consistent when it comes to the MLD in general. More of the case on the Platinum side, but on the Champ side, you're not seeing all these crazy, amazing plays. You're seeing solid Rocket League and great basics come out, and it's just executed greatly, obviously at a much higher level. And that's the one thing that makes the Champ League so awesome is your consistency is extremely rewarded.
Absolutely. So we're going to get started with game number 2 as everyone files in with the new server. Off the kickoff, both teams cheating up, but very cautiously. Mateo will take this ball after a save. He's going to put it on net. Great 2-goal turn right there by the Ducks.
Mateo had to race back. Norbold putting all kinds of pressure on it, but Mateo just flinging it towards the net. Ezra, it's a toss-up on if he cut in and tried to block it out, as he was a little bit far away, but probably could have tried for it. Is off a kickoff again, Mateo. Oh. What are you doing, mate?
He is absolutely devastating. Using that Octane hitbox to the best of his ability, delays his kickoff there and gets a little bit of height. He's able to dunk on the kickoff attempt by the Lightning. 2-0 in 13 seconds, Ninja. Yeah, Ducks Lightning committing hard.
Oh. Lightning are a little bit on the back foot, but it's still early goings here, game 2. So it's kind of anybody's game, but the Ducks want to get revenge here for game 1.
Ball now. Hit errantly into the Lightning corner. Mateo is up. He's going to score. 3-0 in 33 seconds.
So Alex off of the corner, reacts nicely, ends up flipping into the ball, trying to bring out Ezra, because Ezra's on the backboard. Now, Ezra probably should have got that touch. It was a tough one to read anyways. But, like I always say, it's 20/20 hindsight as Alex takes the kickoff for the Ducks.
Mateo now pushing this ball. It'll be a little bit off to the far post. Nice challenge here. This is going to drop for Alex. What a goal! 4-0.
You're supposed to use the hashtag It's Lit for the Lightning, but yeah, the Ducks pretty much extinguishing that light here, game 2. 4 goals in 1 minute. This is the Lightning is just absolutely knackered.
Ducks on this kickoff will not cheat up. They are varying that up extremely well. I'm finding that strategy very interesting. The 50 is going to go to Alex. He has an opportunity the other way. 2-on-1. Flick up off of the backboard. Mateo will put it in. He scores 5-0 now.
All right, so Norbold having a race back. He stops himself in net, realizing he shouldn't do that. Tries to cover some sort of near post with the ball at center. He floats out into the center right at that boost pad, and it's nowhere that he can react in time. And again, not keeping the momentum up to make a decent save. 5-0 here for the Ducks. It's a stomper.
They really do like to answer quickly. Ball is up in the Lightning zone. Alex will put it up off of the backboard. Gets a nice second touch. This is still in the box. Mateo is up. He puts it towards the net off the top bar. Down. Ezra still in the box. Narbold finally is able to get that ball out. Mateo putting it back on. And Narbold will take control here. Taking it to the corner. Gets by one. Great 50-50. This is an open net opportunity for Ezra. Mateo, what a save on the rush back. Pitches it up against the top bar. Ezra now will carry the ball from one corner to the other in his own zone. Narbold trying to clear it out. Alex, great pressure on. He'll put that in. He scores.
Perfect placement. The target on the wall was even lit up. Even the game was expecting that ball to hit the wall, as Alex able to just put it up top corner. Perfect shot. You couldn't get much better than that.
6 goals in 2 minutes and 1 second. Ducks coming out firing this ball right now off the kickoff into the Ducks corner. Mateo is there. He will push it out. Narbold trying to retain the pressure in the Ducks end. This is going to be center for Ezra. Mateo with the pressure. This goes up off the backboard, and Narbold unable to continue. Drops down from Mateo. Tries the pass, interrupt by Ezra. Narbold coming in. Puts it back into the corner. Mateo unable to get the challenge up. This will go to the opposite corner where Ezra and Alex will challenge. Narbold feels backflip man, and this ball will just fall to no possession as Ezra picks it up.
The demo there could have released some pressure there, but the Lightning were not in a great position to take advantage of it. Now Mateo has to race back. But again, the Ducks able to just respond to any time the ball comes near their net, and it all comes down to that solid Duck rotation as the ball rolls in here. Alex getting credit.
Absolutely amazing. The amount of pressure that the Ducks put on. Then they apply the defensive rotation. The Lightning try to commit in order to put any sort of pressure on, and the Ducks make them pay when they overcommit. It's just been a domination here in game number 2 for the Ducks. The Ezra and Narbold in the same spot off the kickoff here. Alex will put the ball up. This is floating high. Ezra able to get a save as that was supposedly going in net. Mateo dropping the ball down. Alex's pre-jump. This is an overcommit, but Mateo looks like he's going to get back in time.
Comes down to recovery after taking a shot. Mateo able to do just that. He's always been really good at it since we've seen him in the MLD. Anytime he takes a shot, he's able to recover on the wall or on the ground, facing the correct way to speedily get back to wherever he needed.
Alex now, what a retention. He's going to fall on this. Oh my!
What in the world, Alex? I mean, perfect challenge, obviously, and it was going to bounce off the crossbar. It may not have gone in, but Alex just like, yeah, I got the boost for that, and so he goes for it. Mateo backed him up nicely.
Off the face-off, this will go in the corner. It's in a dangerous spot. Alex is there. Not able to get the touch, but Narbold in the corner pushes it. Alex, he's over both. He has a chance if he can flick it here. Great interrupt by Narbold. Ball in the Duck corner. Mateo able to clear it out. It's a foot race to the ball. This ball is up. Mateo is chasing to Alex. The pass, it is in the box, and Ezra will clear it out for now. Alex trying to stay with the contest. Great defense as the Lightning can't even control the ball on the putback. This is an open net opportunity the other way. Mateo will put this in. He scores 9-0.
So the Lightning trying to keep the pressure up as much as they can. Narbold just in a bad spot, honestly. It's just a hard spot to contest anything. He's following the ball way too close. Probably should have wheeled it back around at the moment he realized he didn't have a touch on it at all. But he didn't try to force a play to happen, and just not happening here. We're looking at 10 goals here by the Ducks. And we all know how important it is to keep scoring goals just in case a tiebreaker comes out.
That is very, very true. The Ducks are infamous for having an extremely good shot/goal differential on other teams. Not so much this season, and this game is going to really help them in that category. They were not I think they were still in the top 5, but they were not far and away the best like they have been in previous seasons. Game number 2 handily will go to the Ducks here, Ninja. And what just happened to our Lightning?
The clouds parted, the sun shined, and the Ducks flew. Pretty much. I mean, the Lightning just found themselves in some weird spots. They were trying to pressure the ball completely, and there was just no communication. There was no placement. There's no strategy involved with the Lightning. The Ducks always on a strategy, always have an idea as to where they need to be exactly, and you have to be precise in your car placement almost all the time when it comes to playing these guys.
Absolutely. I find it amazing how much the style has evolved for Mateo as off the kickoff. Classics Ducks G'd up on the kickoff. He will score.
Mateo completely expecting Alex to throw it that side. Alex had a perfect read on Narbold too. And let's face it, Narbold he's getting kind of owned right now. I hate to say that about him because he's an excellent player, but possibly just an off night. He's going to try to prove me wrong here.
Well, I mean, we know that they can keep up with the Ducks. Game 1 was extremely close and well fought. Just the Ducks have turned it up to 11 here through Game 2. The pressure's still on. Alex will push it across. Mateo into the corner. Nice 50. This is center in the box. Mateo's going to get an extra touch on it as Narbold just let him have that. Ezra will push it out. The Lightning flipping at the ball there. They didn't quite get the control that they wanted. Alex positions himself perfect. Critical demo there by Narbold on the back end. Doesn't let Mateo put a shot towards net.
Yeah, but Alex rotated back after grabbing that mid boost, realizing that he needed to attack the ball immediately, even if it wasn't just a great touch. He just slowed it down enough for Mateo to get back up. And it's still 1-0 here. Possible that we're not going to see near double-digit goals again.
This ball is up. Mateo is up as well. What a touch! Off the corner, he scores!
Trying to figure out what Narbold was doing here. He found himself underneath the ball, trying to race back. Ezra went for a duck. A duck demolition, if you will. But yeah, Narbold he stopped in net. He's got this bad habit of completely stopping on the goal line. He can't be doing that. He needs to attack that ball hard when he's rotating back onto defense.
Ball is up. Alex traveling with the ball. This is centered for Mateo. Oh my, someone clipped that.
Fantastic shot indeed, but it could have been easily defended if Ezra had just stayed patient. Narbold not quite sure where he needed to be, and the exact answer, obviously, far post. Get there.
The Ducks starting to pour it on once again, and this is looking like a solid combination, Alex and Mateo. Ball is up in a dangerous spot. 50-50 will see the ball out. Alex will push into the Lightning corner. Ezra is there. Goes up the corner, dribbles around one. Mateo will challenge, and it is back to the corner. This ball is up. It's going to be in the box. Alex will go back and wait on it. Ezra pushing it out. Ball goes to Narbold in the mid. Passes it to Ezra. Able to get a nice shot over Mateo. The Lightning answer.
This was fantastic play here. Narbold actually messed up on it, but it worked out well because Ezra was coming back to center to make a play, or at least for the setup. He pops it up, and he wasn't quite sure what Mateo was going to do, so he just popped it up and just slammed it in just to see, but Mateo had creeped forward, and that put him in an awkward spot. Finally, the Lightning are on the board after 12 unanswered.
Yeah, actually, you are perfectly correct. And Alex misses out on the open net opportunity. It was a great pass by Mateo there. Ezra dropping the ball down. Mateo is there. Will get credit for a save. Alex chasing the ball into the corner. Narbold will clear it out. Alex with a little bit of a back pass. Ezra putting it towards the net. Touched by Mateo. Narbold put it back on net, and Mateo clears it again.
Mateo, the mechanical god right now. He's able to just backflip into that ball. He had the wherewithal and the patience to just keep it going and kept his eye on the ball, slams it out. Good show by the Ducks here on defense as well.
Ball in the Lightning corner. This is going to drop for Alex, who tries to back pass it. Ezra, great interference. Alex, what a touch in that corner to make sure that it flew high. Now ball to Mateo. This is going to be back the other way quickly. Narbold on the back end. Great demolition on Mateo. We'll see the pressure alleviated, but only for a moment. Mateo is going to put this up. This is on net, off the top bar, down.
Uh-oh.
And still in the box as Narbold finally gets it cleared. I wasn't sure what was going to happen there, Ninja.
So Alex came flying in from midfield to try to make a play on it, but the ball never left the backboard. He didn't have anything on it, so he found himself in an awkward position. Now the Lightning have pressure, and Narbold able to take advantage of that. They finally have 2 goals in the game.
What a great play here by Ezra to push that across. A little bit out of position, though, for the Ducks, because both players were there in the corner. Alex was near post on that. He needs to be a little closer to far post, have more room to power a ball out. Off the... oh, my.
I mean, straight up kickoff goal. Straight up. Narbold did not get a great touch on it at all. Just came at it and he flipped to the side. You don't do that on a straight-on kickoff. Like I said, I think Narbold didn't eat his Wheaties this morning.
I know who did eat his Wheaties, because, oh my. As another one will go in for the Ducks, 5-2 with 1:16.
What is this shot, Alex? What is that? Wasn't cheeky. It was just a straight up, got the perfect angle off the Octane front end. I mean, I got chills. It was perfect. It wasn't flashy. You just put it in. No big deal.
Well, it's like I said earlier, Ninja, the interesting dynamic of this game, because both teams like to cheat up. That was a cheat up for both teams. The Lightning missed out. They started going recessive, but not in time for Alex to come up and put that shot away. And like you said, it wasn't a powerful shot. It was just a shot. It was on net. And Alex doing some special things here in the box. Unable to do anything on net, but they're just stalling for time right now. Up 3 in Game 3.
Narbold had a chance on that play, but he was back a little bit too far. I think he was expecting a monster clear off the backboard. But now Mateo, Ezra, perfect placement.
Ball will fall to Ezra in the Lightning corner. We have 30 seconds left. They need to do something here. Narbold will miss. This is going to be a shot from Mateo. Ezra there for the block. Narbold coming across, unable to get the clear, and more time will waste off the clock. 13 seconds now, and it's really starting to look like game number 3, yes indeed, will go to the Ducks.
Oh my God, what a shot. Will it go in? Not quite.
Not quite. But that was very close, Ninja. And it's amazing how much pressure these Ducks have put on in these past 2 games. Yep. I mean, you're literally at 14-2 in the last 2 games. That's insane.
And it's just straight out offensive pressure from the Ducks. I mean, the Lightning have been overcommitting pretty much all over the place. Off a kickoff, the Ducks realized that whenever the Lightning want to cheat up, they're always way too close. I think it's time for the Lightning to stop cheating up, grab the boost, and race back to net just in case, and start playing a little bit more, and slightly, mind you, slightly more passive, and just let the Ducks kind of do their thing. Defend your net, get the monster clear.
I completely agree with that. You don't want to turtle too hard. The most important part of that strategy is you have to be sure and not hesitate on your touches. Ezra now, he gets credit for a save right off the bat there. 50-50, is able to get it off of Alex. This is centered for Narbold. This will be towards the net, up off the backboard. Ezra has a shot, unable to get around it though. This will go to the side. Alex quickly in, will clear it down to the other end. Narbold unable to do much with that touch as Mateo will put a shot on net. Ezra is there though. Ball still in a dangerous spot. Mateo will put it up off the backboard. Alex pushes it all the way back across. Just keeping possession are the Ducks and keeping the ball away from dangerous positions in their own defensive end.
And the Lightning kind of doing the same thing. They're trying to keep their pressure up, but they're playing a little bit smarter. Noticing a lot of better positioning from both team members on the Lightning. But the Ducks are more than happy to just kind of let him do their thing as well. Mateo kind of hanging back and just waiting for the ball to come to him, and he tries to make a play. I also want to mention S. Carton Plays just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you, sir. Greatly appreciate that. Be sure to spread those bread motes everywhere.
They are no longer bread motes, my friend. We have...
Did they get changed up? Uh-oh,
yes.
I need to look.
Yes, we have 100% amazing MLD motes as
the meme motes.
Mateo is going to score here.
No memes here. Back pass from Narbold to Ezra. And Narbold had no idea that Mateo was up and ready for the top shelf shot. Ducks on the board first again.
Cracking up open another balls as the kickoff. 3:35 left on the clock. First goal to the Ducks. Mateo in the Lightning side gets by one, gets by two. Will take it to the corner. The Lightning have a chance to reset, but they need to do it fast. Ball is traveling towards the box. Narbold will clear. Alex putting it back into the corner. Able to get a touch on it, but Mateo is not quite there. Ezra, this is going to drop in the box. Narbold able to make a big clear, important clear there.
Yeah, extremely important. Lightning communicating nicely there on the defense. Narbold able to get a decent clear there and force Mateo into a clear. Now a shot for Ezra possible. No, Mateo denies.
This ball missed by Narbold. He's able to get it around one, though. Mateo's going to score this ball with great pressure, and the Lightning's defensive rotation there broke down.
Yeah, well, they were trying to get some offense going, and that put both Lightning members across the field from each other, so they couldn't even react on each other as well. But Mateo, the nice power shot right in, straight up Main Street. Lightning, they're looking better. They're playing better, but you just need that one little bit just to pull something out of here. But Alex getting aggressive on the offensive end there.
Mateo had centered that perfectly, and Alex was trying to get a goal, even if it meant pool shotting. Ball now. Mateo is going to miss it. Ezra will pick it up in his corner. Alex keeps it in. Good retention there, and a great big clear, but Mateo in the mid will keep it there. Ezra, this is going to be towards the net, just wide, and Alex picks it up. The Ducks quickly bringing the ball back to the Lightning end. This is going to be up off the backboard. Nice touch. Both players were up to try to defend that ball. Ezra, great flick over Mateo. Alex comes across, makes a big save. Ezra now, this will go all the way back the other end. Ezra makes them pay, he scores.
See where the Ducks were positioned. Mateo's trying to come up for center for the pass. Alex could not get anything on it. Narbold even going for a bump just in case, but Ezra just read it perfectly, and the flick just a touch early.
Ducks definitely went all in on that one. Kickoff. It's here in game number 4, a minute 44 left on the clock, 2-1 Ducks. Narbold will push it. Alex will interrupt. This is back into the corner. A great 50-50 win. We'll see it to the other corner where Mateo is. This is up off the backboard. It will drop towards the box. Ezra, critical touch on the wall. Well done, sir. Ball is cleared into the Ducks zone, and it hasn't been there too much in this game, but we're starting to see it a little bit more as the Lightning trying to make an offensive push and even this game up. Ball back into the Ducks zone. Mateo will touch it there. Narbold has a chance. He centers it for Ezra. Bar down and in. We have a tie game. 54 seconds left.
Lightning being super tenacious right now. Narbold looking for that pass. Alex sitting in net. He just went a little bit too early. It forced Mateo to try to make a save, which would have been extremely tough anyways. We've seen Mateo do some crazy stuff, but coming from underneath the ball, it would have been insane. Lightning able to just play solid. They haven't made too many mistakes, except for that one. There was that as well.
Ninja, one of the keys to defense, and I've preached this to you so often, is you have to get pressure on the ball. Ball pressure is very important, and Narbold, I know he's the last man back. You have to pressure the ball right there. He was just sitting in net. and it's so hard to defend when you have the whole net in front of you.
Momentum and pressure.
Absolutely. In the words of Dr. Disrespect.
That's
Never mind. Mateo's going to drop it for Alex. He scores 4-2. 36 seconds.
Ezra a little bit awkward there because Narbold went for it as well, and of course Mateo just waiting for it, reading the bounce nicely. I believe he came from the other side wall. Just sheer mechanical ability put that one in. A 2-goal lead here with 36 left. Plenty of time for the Ducks to defend nicely.
30-second warning as Alex is going to push this ball. Ezra is there in the box. Mateo will keep it in, and the ball really needs to see the purple side of the field right now. But Mateo will retain. 17 seconds left. Alex is up. Ezra will push it across out of the zone. Not quite as Mateo continuing the onslaught of pressure for the Ducks here. This will be centered for Alex. Ezra will interrupt, but it is too little too late for the Lightning. Game number 4 will go to the Ducks 4-2.
And with that, they are now tied for first place with the Aviators. They have the same exact record right now.
Well, with the exception of one less loss. They have the same exact wins, Ninja.
Oh, you know what? I wrote that down wrong. My apologies. You are correct. Yes. As I checked my deal here, yeah, you're right.
But yeah, and it's just, for the Lightning, what they really need to do is they need to pressure the ball. They've been a little bit hesitant. And that has really been what's killing them, because most of these shots that the Ducks are putting on are taking advantage of the slight hesitation that these guys are having on who's going to go for the ball, who's going to get it next. It needs to be a quick decision, and you need to commit to that decision, and the other person needs to commit to finding the defensive positioning to defend the ball if all goes wrong.
We'll have to see if they can do just that. The Ducks, even when they only have one man back, just it seems like they're all over the field no matter what. Pretty much the product of Mateo and how he handles the field and where the ball is. But Alex able to deny Ezra this defensive touch completely and throw it in.
What a play.
Off the wheels.
Oh my goodness. Ezra able to put that off the wheels. Great pass by Mateo, and the Lightning did everything they could on that shot.
That's Rocket Daily's worthy for sure, guys. Clip that, put it on the Twitters, and I believe there is now an MLD Play of the Week channel in the Discord. So you can put it there too if you're not on Twitter.
Yeah, just make sure you hashtag it on Twitter, MLDPOTW. And of course, the winner gets a case of balls, Guarana, which is amazing and keeps me hyped while I am doing my casting, let me tell you.
You're welcome, chat, for making him say that.
Yeah, I imagine they're so used to me saying it by now. Anyway.
No, there were people calling for you to say how to get your balls.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Mateo will pass it off to Alex here. Alex spinning in the air. Will take it to the Lightning corner. Narbold is there. Mateo, great pressure continuing. This will drop in the box, but Ezra will interfere. Drops to Alex. Alex able to get a second touch. This is still in a dangerous spot. Narbold will push it to the corner. Mateo will bump him off his line and demo him, and that was savage.
So savage. He stayed with the demo, and it actually forced Alex, or didn't force him, it allowed Alex to come in and make the massive clear. Unfortunately, he won't be able to make anything of that play as it bounces off the ceiling.
Here's the ball in the Lightning corner once again. Alex will retain the pressure here. He's going to push it up off the backboard. What a shot! That is in 2-0!
You know, I don't even need to say anything. You know, every once in a while, as a caster, this is more for you, Kendo. As a caster, you just have to shut up because the beauty is on the screen. It's definitely not going to be in your description. You just leave it alone. Alex with the heads-up play, able to throw it in there, making a 2-goal lead.
All now heading back towards the Ducks end, and the Lightning going to pick up a quick one here. He scores.
Some speed coming out here from the Lightning. Alex didn't make a great challenge on that, and of course, Narbold found himself in a great position. Something we've been harping on all series for the Lightning. Their positioning has been a little bit off. That right there was an improvement mid-series for the Lightning. They're finally on the board. Now they might get a kickoff goal.
It's party time for the Lightning as they cheated up hard. And the Ducks did not cheat. Alex was not very quick on getting back after the boost grab. Very nice, quick response by the Lightning. They are still in game number 5.
Mike is in chat, and he's actually stunned that I told Kendo to shut up. No, I told him when to shut up, not to actually shut up. But Ezra, on a mistake here, could not get underneath the ball properly. In fact, he just kind of carried it towards the net for the Ducks. And he realized it's a mistake, and he just kind of froze up, not quite sure what to do there. Yeah, tough call once that first touch hit.
Poor Ezra right now. You can't see the chat, but he's like, I'm obviously throwing. Kappa's in the chat for Ezra, of course, but that really hurts. When you tie a game up, you've been sieged for the past 3 games, and you finally tie a game up, and it looks like you have a little bit of momentum going for you, and then you own goal. As Narbold and Ezra into each other, this might end up converting as Alex is up. Both shots up off the backboard. Mateo, what a touch to the side right there.
Great pass coming out there from Mateo, but the Lightning able to clean it out finally, and they have a chance here to make it a 3-2 series. Try to keep in the hunt here as we close out week 6.
The ball across for Alex. He is up, unable to get the touch on. Mateo there to follow it up. Score now 4-2. Minute 50 left.
Alex the Aggressor should be his nickname on the Ducks roster, as Mateo just has to back him up. Mateo has the experience and the wherewithal to know when to take a shot and when to lay off. The Lightning, unfortunately for them, have to deal with that properly, and they haven't really been able to do that all series, although it has been a massive improvement. As Ezra with a shot, Mateo can't get there.
A little bit of a missed touch by Alex right here. And Mateo took his time getting back. A little bit of fault to both, because normally Alex is going to make that touch. He's done some nutty things, but Mateo, I think he was just waiting, getting that mid-boost. He didn't know whether to go forward or backward. He wasn't able to react in time. So here we are off the kickoff. This is going to be into the box. Can the Lightning answer? No, Ezra is not there in time. Alex will bring it out. A touch by one will go into the Lightning corner. Ezra gets it over 1 and 2. This is a breakout opportunity. He scores.
Wow. Okay. Ezra able to knock this up and above Alex, who messed up himself. Mateo attacking too early. Usually the very patient Mateo thought he had a beat on the ball, but Ezra says, nah, brah, and right in.
I would say he just jumped a little bit too late right there, because that's the pressure game that they have been playing pretty much all game. Narbold putting this ball towards the box. Alex is up, though. He's going to get a nice touch. Does he get a second touch? What a pinch off the wall. This will go all the way to the backboard. Mateo, shot on net. He scores.
Chat's talking about ice cream. We got a heck of a game 5 on our hands. What are you guys doing here? Narbold tried to read that off of the backboard, and I think Mateo called off Alex on it, because Alex had a bead, but he pulled out and around. Could have turned it a little bit of a fake, in my opinion. It's something... Well, let's face it, it's something I would do.
Off the kickoff, Mateo, bar down, it is out. Narbold misses, still in a dangerous spot. Mateo will put it in, 6-4, 59 seconds left.
And Narbold, just a little bit of a panic there. I think he was expecting Mateo to just attack. A big mistake there, as just under a minute left. The Lightning have not been able to mount much of an offense unless the Ducks make a mistake. The only thing the Ducks need to do is not make said mistake, but here we go, off a kickoff.
This will drop down for Narbold, and Alex coming across. That might be one of the best plays that he's made all night, and he has made a couple doozies.
But again, Ducks just need to keep it clean. Keep it going, or take a shot. That also works.
What was it you said earlier? Be quiet.
I said a lot of things.
Oh my. I'm just going to shut up and let that one be admired.
Yes. Yep. That right there. Yeah. Alex really on it. We spoke about this right before the game started, Mateo. Or not. You, Mateo. Kendo.
Hi guys. I'm Mateo.
Yeah. Exactly. I don't know my co-caster. What? Yeah. We were talking about how Alex could either be extremely precise and kind of almost perfect, like Mateo right here, just puts this one in and doubles the lead. And Mateo loves it when Alex is playing like this. He's just making great touches, and sometimes the mistakes don't, there's no real punishment for it, and Mateo loves that. But it's either that or Alex is just completely off kilter. Tonight is not one of those nights. You can tell, Mateo is, well, he's got the Cheshire grin going.
I have the Cheshire grin right now because I've been highly entertained by what. Yeah, the Ducks system is still in full effect right here, ladies and gentlemen. And let this be a statement. I'm going to be a homer for a second. Let this be a statement win for the Ducks. The system is still alive in the Champ League. 9-4 now with 3 seconds left.
The Lightning are getting scrambled by their own storm, pretty much, here in the last half of this game. And they had a shot. They really did. A couple of mistakes here and there by the Ducks, but of course Alex will try to put another one in just to be sure. But the Ducks taking this series 4-1, and the Lightning are going to have a statement to make next week.
Absolutely. I mean, I feel bad for the Lightning. I know Moose will have his guys continue to push forward. It's a bad loss for the Lightning, but by no means is this a reflection of, or is this going to be a bad turning point for the Lightning on this season. They are still in the thick of the storm. They're 500 still, which is a very good place to be at the end of week 6, especially in a close-knit Storm division. They're still only 2 games behind the Spartans, who are in first place in the division.
Right.
So
they're not in a bad spot per se. This was going to be a tough one for both teams, really. I mean, the Lightning could have just showed up and had an amazing series. I mean, let's face it, we wanted to see a Moose Mateo matchup.
Yes. I was mildly disappointed by that.
Mildly, yes, but
I almost would have come back out of retirement just to play with Moose for that.
But we did. We saw Narbold improve. Narbold improved that whole series, and you can tell he was learning. He was trying to adapt. He was trying to play better with Ezra than he ever had before, and we cannot discount that Lightning win that they got there to make this series a 4-1. Yeah. They played fantastic Rocket League. There were some mistakes there, but the Ducks are tricky. So they're both going to go away a little bit frustrated, but knowing Moose, it's going to turn into some serious motivation, and come next week, whoever they face next, which I don't have the schedule in front of me, watch out, because that storm is already brewing.
Absolutely. They don't let themselves get down. They literally just fell into a buzzsaw that was the Ducks there in the last 4 games. I mean, that was impressive. So make sure, if you're a coach, if you're the captain of your team, take notes on what these guys are doing. Watch the VODs, because you can beat this team extremely easily. You just have to notice the points where they're beatable.
All right, guys, we're going to take a little bit of a break. Check out Balls Guarana. Get you a case, especially if you don't win the play of the week. But we got to go. We need to take a little bit of break. We need to decompress after that.
Yes,
I think Kendo needs to breathe more than anything.
I do need to breathe, bro. I'm all hyped up on Balls, and then the fact that it was the Lightning versus the Ducks, it's like, whoa! If you know what I mean, this is amazing matchup. We are looking forward to matchup number 2, which is
the Knights and the Wolves.
Knights be a good and one. The Wolves.
We'll let Kendo breathe. We'll be right back here on the MLD Network.